So you are? Your name?
I'm Benno de Groot.
Alright.
And yeah, I'm from the Netherlands.
And you got some really small ones, 185th?
285 scale models, yeah.
Alright.
These are from GHQ and from 2D6 Wargaming. And they are metal models.
You build them and collect them for how many years here?
I've been collecting these for about 6-7 years, I think, maybe longer. But I've been painting miniatures since I was an early teenager. I started with 1/72 scale, and it got smaller and smaller.
All right.
And even though there are smaller scales, I'm kind of stuck with this scale. I like that there's still lots of detail in the models, but I like that also that it's small. It's easier to paint smaller models. The card of the map that he is holding has like rivers and trees, forests on it, and also the plate signs have the names of cities on it. So you can actually read Berlin, Minsk, Moscow, and Vilna.
And what's the trick in writing so tiny letters? I always, when I try to paint really small details, the brush is dry or there's too much color on it. What's how to get the right spot, the right amount?
The funny thing, I'm not using a small brush with like a brush cleaner. Yeah. You can keep the brush very beautiful. And what I'm doing is just, for example, I write Minsk. So I start with like one line down, and then I try to do like one line of the M, then the other one, like that, very slowly. I can then write those letters on those.
Thanks. And the game you're playing with it, it's some wargaming rules?
Yeah, it's Flames of War.
It's Flames of War in that scale. Okay,
yeah.
All right.
So I don't make any changes to the rules.
Okay.
So I just play as is. And actually, Flames of War and also Team Yankee, it's much more realistic to play in 6mm. And here, if they would be parked next to each other, there would still be space between them. Because to put them on bases.
All right.
So you have that parking lot effect. Because,
and shooting ranges and stuff are more realistic. Yeah.
For example, a Tiger tank can shoot 100 centimeters, while a T-34 can only shoot 70 centimeters.
Okay.
So you really feel like you have to come up close to be able to even make a chance with the Tiger tank. While the Tiger tank just sits comfortably and just shoots all the Russian tanks one by one.
All right.